Go. Where is Kokomo? I don't know. I thought it was somewhere in the Middle East, if I'm being honest with you. Is it Kokomo? Good morrow, everybody. My name is Robin, also known as Sunny Side Up Gal, and you are my Sunny Side Up pal. Good morning, good morrow, and good day. If you are new here, oh my gosh, welcome. Welcome very much. Thank you so much for coming to my channel, and thank you very much for joining me today on this very, very special day. If you haven't, please consider giving me a subscribe because I feel like we're going to be pretty cool friends. If you haven't already, go ahead and like the video because I know you're going to like the video. I know this isn't a very, the usual. Maybe you weren't, expecting just like a regular vlog or talk or chit chat, but that's okay. Just leave me a comment below and be like, hey, Robin, I'm new here. Tell me you're new and tell me your favorite color. Today's going to be just a little quick story time, a little quick vloggy maybe. A little chilly, a little chatty, a little chill and chat. Yeah, that's what we're going to call it, a chill and chat. I was going to post this for just my members only video. I usually do one members only video every week. So if you want to become a member, it's only $2 a month. You will get most of the videos first, like members first, and then you get one extra video on the weekends. This was going to be my members only video, but because it's a vlog and it's kind of like a catch up on my life, and then a little bit of tea, like a little bit of story time, I'm going to post it for everybody. But you will get it, first if you are a member already. You'll get it first, but it's a story time for everybody else as well. If you are not interested in that and you're like, Robin, you are only here to do reactions, I would still appreciate for you to stay and watch it all the way through. Maybe you can put it at 2x speed and not really pay attention. Just give me that view and leave me a comment below. Maybe just be like, hi, Robin, I didn't watch the video, but like, I'm here to support you. Love you. Bye. So let's just begin. So I got fat shamed on Easter and it hurt my feelings. It hurt my feelings. Of course, I know I am a disher of trash talk.
Trash.
And I know that I'm not the nicest sometimes on here. I try to be, as nice as I could possibly be. Especially when some of the people that I cover are bad seeds, I guess. Bad players in a field of dreams.
If you build it, he will come.
Just kidding. In a field, just bad players, people who spread misinformation about health and wellness, or people who are basically, in my opinion, glorifying like early unaliving with obese bodies. And I can take a joke. But what happened, and maybe let's just chat it out and then see if maybe I was overreacting. I could have been. But I'm a very sensitive person. I can be. I am an Aries, and I am a Cancer moon, so me like to cry, okay? So here's what happened. So, Easter, the Lord's Day, right? We went to sushi for lunch. We go to this place locally. It's all you can eat sushi, but it's not gross, right? It's not like it's not like a buffet of sushi. It's like you order off of a menu and they bring you this sushi. It used to be really good. Then they stopped with they used to I don't know. They changed up their menu and I'm not really excited about the menu. However, they didn't remove sashimi from their menu. And because my husband and I are pretty low carb, we just go there and we get our money's worth of sashimis.
Oh, I got time for sashimis.
We get so much sashimi there. It's wild. Our favorites are clearly the usual salmon and tuna, but we've also been really, really jonesed about yellowtail. So this is gonna be a story time. So if you really wanted to do like a reaction or whatever, I'm sorry, this is just me, let's just like chill and chat. We go to the sushi place, and the last time that we had gone to this sushi place, we went to the bar. We went to sit at the bar because my husband and I actually wanted to have like a couple drinks. I think it was for my birthday. So this was last month. I've been kind of making this place like a once a month type of deal, which is nice. I love it. I think it's fun for couples to have a little nice date night or whatever. We've been together 15 years, and so it's nice that we still have dates. But anyway, so we went there last time, and the bartender was super cool. He was like this young kid, and we were talking about like Japan, and because I used to live there. He wanted to move there with his sister. His sister lives on the island where I was born, and he was just a really nice bartender. And so we went back this Sunday on Easter and we were like, let's go let's go to the bar. Maybe that guy will be there. And it wasn't. It was a different guy. And this guy that we got, this bartender that we got, was kind of like a douche from the get go. But we are also douches. Like we're also not like I'm not here to get my ass kissed by my bartender. I'm just here to order food and like have a couple of drinks maybe, right? We did get some sake, but I didn't finish it because we'll tell you. So we ordered our sushi. Sitting at a bar, you would think sitting at a bar would be nice because this bartender is like nearby and can like help you, but no, it's like, and I'm not disappointed. Like clearly we know what the deal is, but the bartender covers like all the drinks for the entire restaurant, and there's only one bar there, and it's a huge restaurant, so he's like making all these drinks for all these other tables, and then just like doing rounds and checking his other tables and the bar as well. So I think he was a little overwhelmed, but we're easy and we're doing the all you can eat menu. So we ordered a bunch of food at the time so that he wouldn't have to like come back and take our order, or we wouldn't be like waiting for him to come and take our order, right? We got a bunch of sashimis. He actually, we were like, pick a roll for us. And he picked a roll for us, which I thought was gross because it's got the like shaved fake crab with like mayonnaise in it.
Oh! Ew! Dude! What the fuck?
And I don't really like that, but my husband liked it. And I was having carbs that day, so it's just like a special occasion. It was Easter, and I was like, I'll have some rice, whatever. I had my favorite roll is a spider roll, which is soft shell crab. It's deep fried and then put in the roll. It's very good. I love soft shell crab. We get another order of, actually, I don't even think we got another order of sashimis. I think we were pretty full after that. And we get to the end, we're like, man, I'm full. And this is the only place where I'll eat ice cream because I don't like to have ice cream at my house because mommy has a problem and she will eat it all in one day. And so I was like, I'm gonna have some sushi here, or I'm gonna have ice cream here. And the other thing too about their ice cream is it's like the cool flavors, like the matcha ice cream, and then they have the red bean ice cream. I like matcha and I like red bean ice cream, and I like to get them at the same time. So here is where it like gets twisted, I guess. And because I didn't even think about it. Like I did an order. This order that I did is something that I would never have done a few years ago, like when I was morbidly obese or just regularly. Like when I was much fatter than I was now, I would be embarrassed. But I haven't had ice cream in months. And obviously this guy didn't know that I haven't had ice cream in months. But anyway, so I was like, can I get 4 scoops of ice cream? I'll do 2 red bean and 2 matcha. And you're like, oh my God, Robin, that is a lot of ice cream. No, you guys, the scoops for their ice cream are like melon ballers. I'll put a melon baller up here, but it's not like a regular scoop. It's like a little tiny little ball like that. So it's like 2, like if I got 2 of those, that's 2 big mouthfuls, right? So I'm going to get 4 mouthfuls of ice cream. I don't think that that's a big ask, okay? If I can find a picture of their ice cream, I'm going to look online. Okay, so if you're looking at the screen, the ice cream scoop is like the size of a regular teaspoon. So it's like 1 bite, basically. Maybe a big bite, but still just 1 bite. It's not a huge scoop, okay, guys? They're literally like the size of a melon baller. Anyway, I say I'll get 4 ice cream scoops, 2 red bean, 2 matcha, and he's like,
just for you?
and me and Michael we burst out laughing. I thought that was a funny joke, right? It was funny. And I can take it, right? Because I dish it. If you can't take it, then don't dish it, right? So we were LOLing. We were LOLing at that, and then it calmed down a little bit. You know, we were just like, I can't believe you did that, whatever, blah, 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 blah. And then he was like,
oh, but let me guess, you want me to put whipped cream and chocolate syrup on top of it for you.
I was like, okay. And in my head, I'm like, okay, bro, pump the brakes. You already got your laughs out of us. Like, pump the brakes. Okay, the joke's over. And then he was like,
how about this? How about I get you 1 of each instead of 4?
and I was just like, okay. I was like done after that. Like, I don't know. I was done. And that's when Michael had stepped in and was like, okay, dude, you're like bullying my wife now. Like, let's knock it off. And then he kind of was like, okay, fine, whatever. And while we were waiting for like our order, I was sitting there, and my husband and I have this like the way that we call it, we call it like the rewind, like the tape rewind, where if something is like stuck on your brain or stuck on your mind, it's just like it's like the tape's not catching. It's like just chaos in your brain, and you're just like overthinking or just having negative thoughts. So I was having negative thoughts, and then I was like, I need to go to the bathroom. And then I went to the bathroom and I cried. And I feel really stupid because clearly this guy doesn't know me. So he doesn't know that I used to struggle with my weight, and I used to be really sensitive about my weight. He also probably got the like, okay, it's okay to keep going because we laughed at this one joke, which it wasn't really like that funny more than it was just like, damn, the audacity, you know, like, because people don't really talk about like what other people are ordering. Like, you would never expect your waiter to be like, damn, that's a lot of food. Like, what are you doing at a buffet, right? Like, that's weird. So yeah, he doesn't know me. I'm thinking maybe there's some kind of like social something with him, like maybe a little, and I don't know. Maybe he's got like some kind of social cues that he doesn't really understand. Like, hey, that's not really that nice to do, but whatever. But what I was crying about really was I felt like a fraud. I felt like, dang, does he really is he looking at me and seeing like a fat person still? Like, I know I'm obese still, like I know that I'm overweight, but I'm not like where I was before. And he doesn't know that. He doesn't know that I'm like on this weight loss journey or if I'm having issues or anything like that. He doesn't know that I hadn't had ice cream in like 4 months basically or whatever. He just did a dumb joke and then he kept going and then it was kind of like putting it was like there was no wound and then there was like a little tiny wound and then there was like salt in the wound when he would just kept going with the joke, you know? Like, it made me feel like a fraud. Like, am I fatter than I think I am? This is just where my brain went. Am I fatter than I think I am? Do people look at me and they go, "Damn, she's fat. Like, what is she doing at this, restaurant? Like, she does not need to be having all you can eat sushi even though we eat low carb, you know?" And then I started thinking about the channel and I was like, am I in over my head? Like, am I even like, do I have a right to be here or am I like too fat to do this? Just like having like, what is the word? The imposter syndrome. Just like, I was just in my head, man. I was just in my head like, you can't do this. Like, you're fat. You're still fat. Like, you were never ready to do the channel. Just like beating myself up, right? And I texted my friends. I was like, I'm having, I feel so stupid. I'm crying in the bathroom right now. My waiter, and I told them the story about the waiter. And then I was gonna like just cry, because here's what I do, you guys. If I get sad, I go and I cry, 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 and get it all out so that I can present and be okay and not cry like in front of people. Whatever was going on in my head, the cries weren't stopping. I was just like releasing so much, maybe like a lot of like pent up tension, maybe. I don't know. I was releasing a lot of like energy. And every time that I mustered up the strength to like get out of the bathroom and then go back to my bar and eat my ice cream that I didn't even want to eat anymore, I started crying again. So then I just texted Michael. I was like, "Listen, I'm not feeling well." Like, I was trying to give off the vibe that I had diarrhea or something. But then I was like, "No, let's just be honest." Like, I was like, "I'm crying in the bathroom. I feel stupid, but I got my feelings hurt."
They ask you how you are, and you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
So I was like, "Will you go meet me in the truck, but bring my purse?" And then when I met him out there, he had told me that he had confronted the bartender and was like, "Hey man, I don't know what kind of day you're having, but you got to be careful with like what you say because you don't know what people's lives are like, and I guess you can offend people." And then he was like, "You offended my wife."
My wife.
And the guy didn't even really say sorry. He was more just like embarrassed, and I think he was probably scared that we were gonna go tell his manager, which I wouldn't. I don't want people to get fired because of me. Like, I don't think that was a fireable offense. Like, I'm just because I'm sensitive, you know what I mean? Let me know in the comments if you think that you would have gotten that guy fired, but I don't think that was a fireable offense. It was just a joke that went too far and I'm too sensitive. But yeah, like, it kind of ruined my day, but it also was like an eye opener because when it happened, I was like, okay, now here's what you got to do. You're just not going to eat for the rest of the day and maybe not even tomorrow. And I stopped myself though, because that's like what the old me used to do. I would either like overindulge or I would reduce the amount of food, to nothing basically. And that didn't happen that day. It was kind of interesting. Like, I was thinking about it and then I was like, nah, dude, like, whatever. Just move on with my day. And it was like a nice moment of me realizing like, hey, you are healed. Like, you are doing the thing, right? I'm doing the damn thing, I'm doing the damn thing and I'm not hurting myself while I'm doing it. I'm doing the damn thing and I'm not hurting myself or anybody else while I'm doing it. And the damn thing is weight loss, by the way. Yeah. So that was my story about me being fat shamed on Easter. I think I was being a little bit too sensitive, right? Again, I dish it out. Why can't I take it? I think what hurt me the most was just my own internal thoughts. What hurt me was me thinking for other people. So, like, me putting words or thoughts into the mouths of somebody who didn't say those words or thoughts. Like, I was like, this guy thinks that I'm fat, and he probably never even thought that I was fat. You're just joking around, you know? I don't know. I think I was a little too sensitive, but I'm gonna use it as a milestone. I'm gonna use it as like I'm healed, like because that something like that would have triggered me to spiral and go into like a bad moment, you know. But I didn't, and I've been eating nice and healthily all week, you guys. I'm very proud of myself. Am I still between 175 and 178 pounds? Yeah. Am I upset about that? No. At least I'm not gaining. But I do need to like lock in. For some reason this week after the sushi, I don't know if the sushi fucked me up, if there was something in the sushi, maybe the stress, because it was kind of like a stressful moment. Like I was crying pretty hard. I did feel a little bit of like a Hashimoto's like moment, like flare, exhaustion, but also insomnia. I haven't been sleeping well. That's another reason why you would gain weight too, is if you're not getting good sleep. One of the things that was getting me was having like a little treat, a little thing, a little sneaky, or a little cheat on the weekends, and I gotta cut that out because what helped me like break and bust through the 180s was me like really locking in and like staying in ketosis for like months at a time or weeks at a time, and I just gotta get back into that. So I am in ketosis now, feeling pretty good. I got plenty of sleep last night, and I don't feel as like bloated or swollen. I was bloated and farty. I am still farty, but I was bloated and farty and like icky all week, you guys. It was wild. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I ate or not. But guess what I did to help remedy that? I drank sauerkraut juice. So if you guys are ever like, I need to reset my microbiome, sauerkraut juice. Sauerkraut juice is the number one for me as far as like resetting the biome. Sometimes though, when you do it, you might have diarrhea because it's like replacing, you know, it does something with the bacteria, maybe kills it off or something like that. Me don't know. Me don't know. Like it fights it. Maybe it's like a little bit of a crusades down there, and it's trying to take over for the Holy Land, and the Holy Land being your gut. I don't know what happens, but sometimes when I drink this, when I'm having a hard time with bloating and indigestion, I drink some sauerkraut juice. I poop it out and I feel much better after. Okay, but yes, that is my story time. Sorry, this is kind of a short episode. I just wanted to like catch up with you guys. I just did like basically 3 hours with Angelica and Alex. I'm gonna have a video coming up this Friday with us chitting and chatting, and we're gonna be talking. We're doing some Fat Logic there. I think I'm gonna turn my Fridays into Fat Logic Fridays. They're just so fun and funny to me. Like I LOL. I'm gonna post this one for members on obviously the weekend, but also maybe on Monday or Tuesday for everybody else. Just because I want you guys to like, I want to do vlogs on here too. Like I want you guys to also like know me. I know I'm doing reactions, but I also want you to like follow along with what's going on with me. Other than that, yeah, thank you guys so much for watching and listening and through this all the way through. And if you made it all the way to the end, please leave an ice cream emoji or a fish emoji. We'll see how many fish and ice cream go on there. Okay? And thank you and goodbye. Goodbye. Goodbye.